What's up, CHS? So happy to have you back for the third episode of the Red Hawk broadcast. Well, what a better way to kick it off than a homecoming recap. So here's Seth with your 2021 homecoming recap.
Homecoming week was a huge success with student participation through the roof. Students put in countless hours to build floats, make posters, and set up our venues. This was our first homecoming since 2019 and students were thrilled about it. With all the great things that happened during HoCo week, we wanted to know what some people's favorite things were.
My favorite part about homecoming week was definitely riding my bike around town in the parade.
My favorite part about homecoming was being in the parade and throwing candy at my little brother and his friends.
Powder Puff and the night rally were a great part of homecoming with all that happened. The night of the dance is always a blast, so thank you to everyone who showed up at this year's homecoming dance. The parade was also a huge success, with the floats looking great, plus the amazing turnout we had. Thanks to everyone who participated and helped make homecoming possible. With this homecoming being a big hit, students can't wait until our next dance.
This year's homecoming was one to remember.
In other news, ESA just went on their first trip to the lava beds. And this is their first trip in over 1 year.
One of RHBC's reporters, Cassie Martinez, was lucky enough to take part in this trip.
The juniors had their first ESA trip October 3rd through the 5th. This was the first ESA trip that the class of 2023 has been on, making it even more exciting. Before the trip, I had a quick interview with junior Jessica Denise to see what she had to say about the upcoming event.
Jessica did have some obvious nerves going into the trip, and this is what she had to say about it.
So I am a little nervous to see how this trip turns out since it is my first ESA trip, but I'm hoping everything turns out great.
Although being nervous, Jessica also had things to look forward to.
So I'm excited about this ESA trip because this will be my first trip in ESA, and I'm looking forward to learning new things with my teachers and my classmates.
Overall, the ESA trip was really fun, and I think it's safe to say that all the juniors who went and participated had a great time.
It was both fun and exciting to go on this trip. And if you're a freshman, don't forget to apply to become a part of the academy at the end of the school year.
9-week grade checks come out next week.
Make sure to keep your grades above an F and a 2.0 GPA to participate in sports, activities, and clubs.
If you have an F, you will be automatically kicked off any extracurricular or sport team that you might be playing on, and you won't be allowed to join any new ones either.
Remember, if you do have an F, you can use an F waiver, but only use it if it is absolutely necessary, because you only get one.
Continue to check your grades on Aries Portal and keep up the good work, CHS. Colusa High's art group has been doing an amazing job all year and is so excited to show you some of their work.
Reporter Clay Randolph caught up with Miss Somerville, and here's how it went.
Colusa High's creative art program allows students to flourish and create some of their best pieces. Every student is introduced to the program through their freshman wheel class, where many find that they enjoy it and join it the following year. I interviewed CHS student CJ to hear more about his art.
My name is CJ Velasquez, and I'm in 10th grade.
CJ plans to make this a permanent career for him, with his reasons being:
1, it provides a lot of money and income, and 2, it provides a lot of stability.
CJ uses only the best equipment, with him using:
I use Canon M6 and my personal favorite lens, the 50mm.
We hope that Colusa High's art program continues to inspire kids to pursue their dreams and encourage kids to make their own art and learn its history.
Thank you, Clay, and to the art club, keep up the great work.
Up next, it's that time of the broadcast to send it to Reese and JC of RHBC Sports to update you on the recent sporting events.
Good morning, Colusa High. I'm JC, and this is the Red Zone Recap. The Hawks are on a roll and continuing to kick butt in all sports. Tennis has been doing a great job in the past few matches, racking up a few wins. They've been doing an excellent job under their new head coach, Miss Mychok. Keep working, ladies. Cross country is doing great. Their season start was very good, and they now look to keep it going during the midseason. Keep grinding out there. Volleyball is also doing as expected.
Win after win and a 14-game win streak. The Hawks are now at a record of 24-2 and still yet to be unbeaten in league. The ladies are also taking a very special trip down south to San Diego to compete against other teams in the tournament. Safe travels back, ladies. They'll be returning back with a few road trips as they have 3 games next week, all on the road. And after a punishing loss last week, the boys bounced back in the best of ways with a homecoming win against Winters. The Hawks put up 43 points. Nick Price made his presence felt with 3 touchdowns on the night, thanks to some great blocking from the line. The boys will be making a trip to Durham tonight in an attempt to earn another league win. The connection between Emmanuel Frias and Price, as well as the secondary, will be key to getting this win and placing the Hawks at 6-1. Good luck, guys.
Lastly for our sports, last Wednesday we held our annual football Powder Puff game. It's been a while since we've had Powder Puff here at CHS. For half the school, it was our first homecoming and first time participating in homecoming. Sophomore Allie Redding said, "It was great bonding for her and her teammates. She enjoyed being out there and being able to learn the game." The freshmen and the sophomores battled it out, and in the end, the freshmen came out on top with a score of 14-0. On the older side, a Hail Mary completion to Abby Myers on the last play before half would be the only score of that game, giving the seniors a dramatic 6-0 win over the juniors. That's all for this episode. Now we're sending it back to Luke and Lexi, and we'll see you guys next time on the Red Zone Recap.
Spanish Club meets every first and third Monday at lunch.
If you want the foreign language stool, then it is required to be in Spanish Club for at least 3 years.
Drama Club will meet on Thursday in Mr. Nail's room.
FBLA's LDI trip is on October 15th.
First year livestock parent meeting will be October 11th for FFA. Thank you all for tuning in to episode 3. We hope you enjoyed and we'll see you next week. And as always, go Red Hawks!